Hi, everybody. Nathaniel here, going to do another author reading. This is the first part of a series that I have written for the Freewrite community on Steemit. I hope you like it. Here we go. The day started out as almost all did. He woke up from his sleep to a blaring alarm, groggily opening his eyes as he sat up in bed. Outside the window, the still, dark morning made it look as though it was the middle of the night. Man, he hated waking up before the sun, but with his line of work, it was necessary. He rolled out of bed and stood up with a deep stretch, reaching up to the ceiling and then down to touch his toes. He did this a few times, taking deep, rhythmic breaths. It's always helped him get his mornings going. Feeling a little more awake, he headed out into his living room and flipped on the news. To his dismay, there was yet again breaking news that some heinous crime was in the middle of happening. With a short sigh, he turned away from the news and walked into his closet. He reached up and grabbed a hidden pulley. The floor dropped out, and he slid down into his secret underground cave. With a glance around, he realized why he hadn't been notified sooner. His computer was doing a system update at the moment. He put his face in his hands, giving a heavy sigh. Stupid technology always breaking when you need it, he muttered to himself. He could have sworn that he had set it up to not update manually, but you never know with computers these days. He walked over to the closet in his cave and quickly got changed into his hero costume. There wasn't much to his costume. It was basically a skin-tight bodysuit that was dark brown, the color of coffee. Feeling a tad bit nervous, as he always did, he came to his coffee maker. Taking off the protective glass dome, he poured himself a cup from the always-ready pot. He gulped it down and felt the change happening. This was what gave him his powers, this magical coffee plant that he had found deep in the jungles of Colombia. He felt the power course through him, his nerves tingling as he started to vibrate. For while this brew granted him super strength, super speed, invulnerability, and the ability to fly, it also had a downside that gave him his name, for he was Jittery Man. Well, there we go. That was a free write for a prompt of Jittery. I hope that you like it. I've written a few more parts to this series, and I'll be doing readings of those later. See you then.